Ever wondered if there's a right way to exit an airplane? Like, is there some secret method that the seasoned travelers know that gets them off the plane and on with their lives quicker? Well, I've definitely been stuck in that slow shuffle to the exit, the one where it feels like it takes longer to get off the plane than it did to fly across the country. Today, we're diving into the best strategies to disembark effectively and efficiently, so you can be one of those travelers who just glides off the plane. Let's get started. All right, so you know that feeling when you're about to get off a long flight and all you can think about is standing up? Well, before you give in to that urge, let's talk strategy. You want to be prepared to move quickly and smoothly, and that starts while you're still in the air. First things first, take a moment to visualize what you'll need as soon as you get off the plane. Phone, passport, headphones, whatever it is, make sure it's easily accessible, not buried at the bottom of your carry-on. And speaking of carry-ons, let's be honest, sometimes we all get a little carried away with them, right? But trust me, the fewer bags you have to juggle, the smoother your exit will be. Okay, the plane has landed, you've made it. But hold your horses, don't be that person who's already out of their seat while the seatbelt sign is still on. It's like waiting for the microwave to beep. Those last few seconds feel like an eternity. But trust me, it's not worth the risk. Let the people in front of you clear out first. Think of it like a perfectly choreographed dance. Everyone has their role to play. And hey, while you're waiting, why not use that time to send a quick text to let your loved ones know you've landed safely? Here's a little secret. The time the plane is taxiing to the gate is your secret weapon. While everyone else is restless, you're using this time wisely. Remember how we talked about having your essentials ready? Now's the time to calmly gather those items and maybe even put on your jacket. But remember, safety first. Even though the plane is on the move, stay seated and keep your seatbelt fastened until the plane comes to a complete stop. We don't want any accidental trips down the aisle. Chapter 4. Go with the flow, help a friend out. Disembarking an airplane is all about maintaining a smooth and efficient flow, kind of like a well-rehearsed line dance. The general rule is to move row by row, starting from the front. Think of it as a team effort. Everyone wants to get off the plane as quickly and smoothly as possible. And hey, if you see someone struggling to get their bag down from the overhead bin, why not lend a helping hand? It's a small act of kindness that can make a big difference in the overall flow. Chapter 5. Documents at the ready, no time to panic. All right, you've made it off the plane. Congrats! Now, if you're on an international flight, this is where things can get a little more interesting. You'll need your passport and those important travel documents, so make sure they're easy to access. No need to be digging through your bag at the last minute holding up the line. Domestic flights are a bit more relaxed, but it's still a good idea to have your phone or boarding pass handy just in case. Chapter 6. Beat the bathroom rush. Here's a pro tip that might sound a little strange. If you know you're going to need a bathroom break after landing, consider making a pit stop before you even get off the plane. I know, airplane bathrooms, not exactly glamorous. But trust me, the line for the restroom in the terminal is about to get a whole lot longer once everyone else gets off the plane. Save yourself the trouble and squeeze in that bathroom break while you still have the chance. So, you know how they say an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Well, the same goes for efficient airplane exits. When you're booking your flight, if you know you're all about that speedy exit, consider paying a little extra for a seat closer to the front of the plane. Those front row seats are like the VIP section of disembarking. You're out the door before you know it. And if you can't snag a front row seat, an aisle seat is your next best bet for a quick getaway. All right, so you're in the aisle, you're almost home free. But before you celebrate, remember, the aisle is like a highway, and no one likes a traffic jam. Once you've grabbed your bag from the overhead bin, step back and let the people behind you pass. There's nothing worse than being stuck behind someone who's rummaging through their bag for their headphones while everyone else is trying to make their connection. These days, there's an app for everything, and yes, that includes making your airport experience smoother. While you're waiting to disembark, why not take a moment to check your airline's app? You can see if there have been any last-minute gate changes for your connecting flight or if your flight is on time. It's all about staying one step ahead and minimizing any potential stress. No matter where you're seated, Most agree on some standards that make disembarking kinder and faster for everyone. Be quick to offer assistance to others in getting bags down from overhead. There's no need to leap out of your seats as soon as the seatbelt signs are off. Be ready to go as the rows in front of you are starting to move. And if unstructured disembarking is too much to bear, you can always pay extra or use upgrades to sit toward the front of the plane. Thanks for watching and safe travels!